Hello and welcome to the first episode of Splinter Gamer TV. We have a lot lined up for you this week, including Little Big Planet, GT5 and Goldeneye trailer, plus an interview with Bruce Oberg about Infamous 2. Make sure you subscribe and never miss an episode of SGTV.
Okay, so this is Little Big Planet 2. As we all well know, first Little Big Planet 2 had play, create and share, which meant you could customise your characters and your levels to the nines. One thing you will notice about this game from the get-go is the improvements that they've made to customisation. You can edit the levels, the music, the characters, the controls, the cinematics, everything. You can even edit the story. This game will be just as quirky and unique as the first one, but allows you to become a part of the game and feel like a part of the game like no other game has done before. In this game you won't feel alone any longer, because you will have drones to assist you every step of the way. And also in this game you can create your own games, that you can literally create a game within a game, even possibly within a game. This is Little Big Planet, and it could be bigger than Little Big Planet, it could be Little Bigger Planets. So this shows off the multiplayer on Goldeneye, the new Goldeneye game for the Wii. All the usual features are going to be there, with your capture the flags, all your objectives, things like that basically. Your classic Bond characters will be available, including the new James Bond, Daniel Craig. And this game really does look like a fantastic throwback to what was originally a classic game. Right, so what we're showing you now is kart racing. It's a new mode on Gran Turismo 5. Along with course creation and becoming a race team director, this game is jam-packed full of new features. But meanwhile all the old features, such as learning how to drive with your racing licenses, they're all still going to be there. And meanwhile there's going to be thousands of cars in this game, brand new cars, old cars, cars that you love. And this game's going to have a lot of history behind it, with cars such as your Lamborghini Miuras, Ford Mark IVs, your GT40s, and just about every Ferrari that everyone knows and loves.
This is the PlayStation Move, Sony's new motion controller. Unlike the Wii motion controller, the Move is tracked in real-time 3D, meaning you can be really accurate when playing games like table tennis, archery, and even games like Soccer 4. The Move controller can be used alongside the navigational controller in games like Soccer 4 and Heavy Rain to really give you the full experience. There are already a load of games to be released that will be Move compatible, including games like Gran Turismo 5, Little Big Planet 2, Killzone 3, and Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11. Move will be released on the 17th of September, and you can buy the starter pack, including Move controller, PlayStation Eye, and starter disc for just under £45.
PlayStation.
Kick the beat.
My name is Bruce Oberg. I'm one of the development leads and a co-founder at Sucker Punch Productions, and we're here at Gamescom to talk about Infamous 2. We're showing some new stuff at Gamescom, stuff that we didn't show at E3 when we announced Infamous 2. We're showing new parts of New Marais, the city where Infamous 2 takes place. It's kind of like New Orleans. We showed some of the swamp that surrounds New Marais and some of the cathedral districts, some of the historical buildings. We're also showing some new powers that Cole has. He has the kinetic pulse, which is a way for him to pick up cars and hurl them at enemies. He also has, there's also a new enemy that we're showing, we call the Ravager, who is one of the corrupted, which are these beings that are not human, that are kind of coming out of the swamp around New Marais and attacking the city. And the Ravager is kind of like our super powerful version of that guy. So those are some of the new things that we put together just for Gamescom to show people. Gamescom is the first place we're actually letting the public play a mission of Infamous on the show floor. Anybody can go play it. And we're showing a mission that we showed at E3 where Cole has to fight with some of the corrupt, a lot of kind of melee battle. We're really proud of the improvements we've made to melee fighting in Infamous 2. Cole has this thing called the AMP. It's this kind of wire trident thing that he put together himself, and with that he can use finishing moves and combo moves to battle the people he's fighting with. We really wanted melee and hand-to-hand combat in Infamous 2 to feel like a superhero game, where kind of battling guys with your fists was a big part of the kind of superhero comic experience. We wanted to bring that into video games. Cole has been a work in progress, and we showed Cole at E3 and got a lot of reaction from fans. We were really surprised about how passionate they were about the original Cole from Empire City, and we were taking him in a little new direction. I think we've kind of gone back to the original Cole. We're showing at Gamescom a guy who looks more like the character you saw at Empire City. We've recast Cole with a new actor, Eric Layden, who is both a voice and a motion actor, because we're capturing all of his motion to do a lot of the animations for Cole, both in scenes where he's acting with other characters, and also some of his moves and power moves are things that we're actually recording from the actor himself rather than hand animating. We're still hand animating a lot of things, but we felt like we got a much more realistic, naturalistic feel to his motion, and a lot of the people in the city, the citizens of New Marais, felt a lot better when we actually used kind of motion capture to do their movements. Infamous, the original Infamous was very well reviewed, and it's funny, one of the consistent comments we heard from the kind of media reviews was that they didn't like Cole as a character, and that's one of the directions that we thought, well, we'll try some experiments that way, and then it turns out the fan base was actually kind of more invested in the original Cole than we had expected, and we were happy to kind of go back to something more like that. So you have to be careful in how you listen just to the media. You have to listen to your fan base as well. We run forums ourselves. You can go to infamousthegame.com and be on the forums there. And so it's been really great to be able to get feedback from actual fans, not just from the media exclusively. We did some trailers for Infamous 1 where we played with time, moving the clock backwards and forwards, and we thought it was really cool to show kind of really crazy action sequence, but frozen, so you could look at all the details of the things flying through the air, in slow motion. We thought that was really fun. We will be revealing more in the run-up to release. We'll be having a panel at PAX at the convention later on, right in our backyard in Seattle. And so, as we get closer to release, we'll absolutely be kind of showing people more things as they become showable. My name is Bruce Oberg, and Infamous 2 is being released exclusively on the PlayStation 3 in 2011.